Another episode of Friendship is Kind.
Latris on the men, Jane.
What's up? Oh, should I get my feet out of the shot?
No, it doesn't matter.
Feet?
Why?
Like YouTube rules? I don't know.
Is that a thing?
It's a Twitch thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, if you show your feet, like even on accident on Twitch at one point in time, I don't know if that's true anymore, but a couple years ago, you could get banned. Yeah.
Why? Oh, because like foot fetish stuff?
I guess, yeah. I guess it was like because people were just streaming and like their feet and stuff because it was allowed. It was like a loophole, maybe. They're like streaming their feet for like donations, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I can think
That kind of makes sense.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Get your feet off the thing. Oh, should we talk about what we were just about to talk about, but you stopped me, thankfully.
Oh,
my new alter ego.
Yeah. Do you want to unveil it?
Yeah.
I already forget.
Nicholas Franklin.
Nicholas Franklin.
I'm the inventor's son.
You need to AI conceptualize Nicholas Franklin.
Yeah, just like
or like his whereabouts, like at his like lab or something.
An inventor.
Yeah.
I'll like do something really like mid-level genius. Like I'll be like, I don't know.
Can't even think of one. That's how good of an inventor you are.
There's so many ideas.
There's so many ideas in your head. You can't even think of one thing.
I made a...
Your brain is so filled with ideas. You can't even think of one.
I made a gravity bong out of a Perrier bottle. And I basically was like...
Nicholas Franklin.
I'm the son of the inventor. That's what the full title is. Nicholas Franklin, comma, son of the inventor.
That's a really funny idea for like a gag brand, but it's still like a real thing. It's like artistic. Like it's called Nicholas Franklin. It's just any like fucking sort of like houseplant.
Oh yeah,
but just Nicholas Franklin. It's like any idea you could
That's
theorize.
A great idea. That could be my new inventing house.
I would love to wear like a hoodie that says Nicholas Franklin on it.
With me on it with like a key. Trying to rediscover something that's already been discovered.
It just says Nicholas Franklin in like cool letters and then like a kite with a key on it.
Yeah. And a pipe with a key on it.
Stealing Benjamin Franklin. Just being Nick Franklin.
A pipe with a key on it.
Nicky Franklin.
I want to do a new study that illustrates that if putting a key near your pipe, I'm going to go out into a thunderstorm and tape a key to a bong and see if it gets me even higher.
And rip it.
Instantly red eyes. Nicholas Franklin.
Nicholas Franklin's funny.
No, I would use my intelligence for good deeds. That's what I would do.
Guys, put in the comments what you want to see Nicholas Franklin use his powers for.
Invent, yeah.
Yeah, see put in the comments what you want him to invent.
I think I unveiled Nicholas Franklin at the wedding.
Really?
To like Jake and my dad. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Just in beta. Just let me throw something out there.
Getting some
feedback.
Yeah, some real world feedback. The wedding was fun. We had another wedding in our family.
Yeah, which no offense to Jonathan, but speaking completely candidly, this was my 4th or 5th wedding this year. Yeah. And I have another one. I'm kind of like
you're weddinged
on
out.
Weddings, yeah.
He's weddinged out.
I'm just so weddinged out. Like
I could see that.
I went full Wedding Crashers mode this year. I think I already have 3 booked for next year.
Wow.
And possibly 4.
0
with the 5th above it.
0800 hours. 0.
But yeah, I'm so weddinged out. I'm like, oh my God, man. I don't know, but it was nice though.
It was really nice.
I got to ride that golf cart.
That was fun. We'll actually include that video here.
No, we won't.
We stole a golf cart.
Yeah.
At the wedding. Woo, Travis Scott. Let's go.
World star.
Isn't that cool that we actually did the videos?
That was
cool.
We're
gonna stay true to our word.
Yeah, I'm really glad we included them this time.
Me too. But the wedding was fun. I also have... Did I get any other footage? If I have any other footage, I'll include it right here.
I didn't even take any pictures at the wedding because like going to a wedding's fun. Like you wear a tux or a suit, you take some photos, everyone looks all dressed up and whatever. But I've done that, like I said, I've done that 4 times. So like,
yeah.
I looked good, I thought. I mean, I was in a suit, tie, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even take one picture because I was like,
Yeah.
I've done this 4 times this year. How many? I'm at another wedding. Photos can I take?
You were full on wedding crashers.
Yeah, fully.
Just not hooking up with anybody at the wedding,
Yeah.
but going.
But attending a wedding, as far as that part went, I was wedding crashers.
Yeah. Woo! Friendship is kind. Friendship is kind. Friendship is kind. I thought it was nice. I think I like the traditional church. Like, I'm not a religious person, but there's something about like the symbolism of
It's cool.
the church.
It's
or
cool.
whatever.
Like, if you're gonna do the wedding and like be invited to one, it's like
yeah,
doing the whole thing is cool.
it was very like nostalgic of like how weddings used to go when we were like
Yeah.
younger.
Yep.
And now we're like adults, and I don't know.
Yeah, it was a more traditional wedding. The 2 I was at prior to this one were also very traditional, so it was like, you know, more of the same for me. But yeah, open bar, always good.
Opes to the Beezy.
Yeah, our family kind of locked the one bar down outside. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like there were people from her side of the family, like
Yeah, and it's just all of
it was just
everyone in
all
our
of
family.
us, just
Yeah,
like
I'll take another Miller.
yeah. I think people were even going up and just like grabbing like
The Stellas.
the Stellas and
Oh
shit.
yeah, they had the little.
And she was like, I have to open those. Yeah, I started.
Oh yeah.
I put a $1 bill under her under her thing.
Our family.
She was like, "We're not supposed to do that," and I was like, "You're gonna."
Our family
do that.
presumed that her little
Bev cart.
at the station thing was
Yeah.
just like a come take it
Yeah.
if you want
Yep.
it. Yeah, I saw so many hands reaching in there. There were Stellas.
Oh yeah.
And the thing was, and she was like, hey.
First thing I did when I got there, I was like, I'm gonna get one of these and one of these for my brother, and can like give me I got like 3 drinks because I was like,
Yeah.
this is the time, dude.
It's a wedding. Like, what the fuck do they expect?
Yeah, this
I
is the
don't-
time.
I don't think.
Thank you very much.
Did you go into the dessert room? It was literally
I
a
did.
room.
I did, yeah.
That was amazing. I'll actually include a pic of that right here.
Do you have a
because-
picture?
Yeah, I took a pic.
You know, it's funny.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need to get this out. It was the end of the night. We had just smoked, and I went in there alone. I went in, and no one was in there. It was like
You went in early.
it was
maybe.
like a dream. No, it was after.
Oh,
everyone.
just
It was towards the end of the night. Yeah, like right before I left. It was like a dream moment. It was just me, Stone, in a room. Literally, it was like a room. Just sweets. Like
It was
all
so
you could
good,
see is
yeah.
just treats.
I had the
And I went wedding crashers.
You
But
went
not
wedding
sex.
crashers on. You fucked those up.
Fucked the candy room up.
Yeah, it was good. I used to work at the venue, so that
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun for me to like go.
Oh
back
yeah, I remember
there.
the golf cart wrangler.
Yeah, kind of
Chief
pulled
guy.
some strings, got us that golf
He
cart.
let us drive the golf cart.
Yep.
Which it's like
Yeah.
you got to drive a golf cart.
Beep,
beep.
Trying to spin it.
And then you try to go too fast.
Taking like
Slows itself down.
taking video on it.
Woo!
it's
we're
not
on
even-
coke.
It's not even dangerous to do this because we're going that
You're
slow.
going literally 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, but speaking of that dessert room, I was gonna say I asked your dad about your sister's now fiance,
Wow.
who at the time was not, just her boyfriend. And I was like, hey, so what do you think of blah, blah, blah? If I were you, I'd be thinking this is probably right around the corner. It's probably pretty soon. How do you feel about that? Like blah, blah, blah. I was
Yeah.
asking your dad all about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, Rachel really, really, really likes him and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, we like him. We'll see. And like, you know, we hope for her because she loves him and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day they got engaged.
He
That
popped
was so
it in queue.
weird.
Yeah.
That was so weird for me. I was like, had like some weird.
It was weird as a brother hearing that he was going to propose, because this was in Philadelphia when I invited him to my show, and he was like, hey man, I'm thinking about popping the question on.
Do I have your?
He didn't ask for,
But he was like, I hope
Yeah, he's like, and I was like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, that's all. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. And then he asked her at the Pirate game.
The Pirates.
Yeah. Well, before the Pirate game, but
I saw
it was
on
beautiful. I'm so happy for my sister.
On the specific bridge.
Yeah, the Rachel Carson Bridge.
Which is crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's both of their names.
Yeah, their names are Rachel and Carson. So
Yeah.
it was cool because they share that same long first name.
Yeah, Rachel Carson, Rachel Coletti. Rachel Carson Miller. No, it was definitely cute, and he thought it out, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
It was a moment for sure.
It was cool. Like, man, I don't know. Like, it makes sense for Rachel outside looking in.
It's just crazy to see your sister get married. Like, that's your sister.
I was gonna ask, how do you feel now as a new like sense of I'm getting old. Like,
Yeah,
did that
honestly,
hit you?
literally.
It hit me when my brother got engaged, my older brother, because he is your age, like exactly, pretty much.
I think I'm a couple months older.
You're like 2 months older than him or something. But he got engaged recently, like in the past, like
year.
Yeah, like 9 months or so. And when he got engaged, I was like, wow, man. Like, damn.
It's definitely like, yeah.
Like, he's probably gonna have
We're
kids
like,
in
wow,
like 2
damn.
years. Yeah. Well, yeah, for me, even more so, because I'm like, I have like a year fucking left of this, dude. Because I do want a family and kids. I want to, do that eventually. But I'm like, I got like a year or two left of this. You know what I mean? Just fucking smoking whenever I want. Like,
when do you think you're gonna pop the big Q's a diddly do?
I would never disclose anything on here.
Right.
So,
well played.
Yeah,
it's
a card I played.
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah, I would never publicly throw it into the
mix.
atmosphere. Yeah, no.
That's probably smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weddings were fun. Definitely getting like, I mean, you've been to a lot more, but even that one, I was like, I left at like 10.
Yeah, just
like I'm fucking tired.
I think I left I left at 10 too.
Yeah.
But I kind of Irish exited.
Me too. I didn't I told my mom.
You don't really need to say goodbye. I was like, well, I mean, what the fuck do they care? They saw me.
Everyone's loaded anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Oh, Nick. Oh, hey, everybody. You're like trying to leave. They rope you into some like
picture.
Hey, remember when?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. Good time. Family's always fun to be.
Oh, how do you think Rach and Carson's wedding? Do you have any inside scoop on that? Is it going to be a big thing or?
Probably, yeah. I think just from listening to my girlfriend, I think the bride has an idea of what's going to go down. Because I'm interested to see what she.
Yeah, like what are they going to pick? Like, what does Carson have in mind if he has any?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what she picks.
I'm curious about it. I'm trying to tell like some funny like Carson and Rachel story, but I don't really even see Rachel to begin with.
They have a great relationship, and he's very like, he's kind of like,
he's really nice.
He's really nice. He's really funny.
Nice. He is very funny.
I think she loves.
He's very funny. And I was saying this to Danya last night. Maybe this is like weird to me to say. I'm like, he's like a dude in a good way.
Yeah.
Like has a real job, is like just a dude, smart dude, capable. I'm like, he's like thumbs up. Like, I don't know, just a vague thumbs up on Carson. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
Danya, funny enough,
passes.
She called him Carter.
Wow.
Because we were talking, she was like nervous she was going to get it wrong. And like she knew it was Carson because she hadn't met him. And she called him Carter anyway because she was just like nervous.
Chelsea called him Timmel.
Timmel?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
But on accident?
No, just like as a shot in the dark. Like, trying to remember his name. She was like, isn't that Timmel? I was like, that's not.
It is now.
True. It is now.
It is now.
And then I went and swerved into oncoming. Fucking 10-car pileup.
Are you going to give a speech at my brother's wedding?
I don't. If he asked me to, I would.
It's open mic.
Is it really?
It's
yes.
That's what I've heard.
100%.
I'll have to verify that though.
I am very fond of public speaking, and I enjoy it. It would turn into a major wrist, not of E-Man, but
Everyone else.
of everyone else.
Jake's here. Holy shit.
Look at that guy. Wow. We need to write a letter to that chair company. Where do they make those things? NASA? Super. No, I could do that. I would love to do that.
I don't know. I was just thinking. I was like, I wonder who would get up there.
Joe.
I don't know.
If Joe comes.
Evil Joe.
Bailed on the fam.
Wait, no, it's not Evil
Unforgivable.
Joe. Greedy Joe.
Greedy Joe. Evil Ben.
Evil Ben.
You're getting our mascots all mixed up. Oh, did you see the AI? So here's something. I think a bird just tried to land on our window.
Perhaps, yeah.
I sent Nate a picture of this AI now allows you to expand on an image. So I put the new Friendship is Kind. By the way, thanks for all the feedback on the album artwork. I put the new Friendship is Kind artwork in
The mice.
the mice into the AI expander, and I was able to build this
On the screen.
on the screen.
Wow.
But this is actually sick as fuck. And it basically will elaborate on anything that you already have. You sent me the picture of the Pikachu art being expanded, and I was like, oh my God. And then the next day they announced that was a new feature that you could use if you have, which I hope a lot of you signed up for the program and are experience. Have you signed up for it? Oh, you didn't even try to sign up.
No, I asked you that this morning.
Oh, it's free.
like,
Yeah, you can still ask.
I didn't know if it was like a closed beta.
No,
blah, blah, blah.
I think it's still open. But it's fucking sick. And that actually really, like the fact that it could take a piece of art and they did it with the girl with the pearl earring, it's a very famous photo or painting, but they expanded the whole, it's just fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's nice. That's wow. I didn't even think of doing that to paintings, very famous paintings. Imagine that.
Not to, I know we bring up AI a lot, but it would be I seriously think it would be like talking about electricity, in that same vein.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's so revolutionary that it's why would we not? My mind is so blown that I can't stop bringing it up.
Dude, so I was saying this the other day to Danya. I was like, I got a screen report. I forget what I was saying. I was like, we were talking about the wedding and shit. And everyone's on their phones, even when people are giving speeches this day and this day and age. And it's not rude at all. It's not rude. And an average screen time, I would bet the average American screen time is 10 hours a day on their phone. And that's not weird. But in as recently as 2012, that would have made you a phone addict.
Yeah.
You're always on your phone. You're hooked to your phone. Do you ever put that thing down? People don't really say that anymore.
No one does.
No one really says it because it's so normal.
That's so
and
weird.
I'm not
so true.
I'm not arguing against it. I'm like, fuck you. My phone makes every part of this better. Unless I'm on a nature hike. Come on. Are we really going to act like being on your cell phone pulls you out of the moment of being on the fucking subway on your way to work? Who cares? Be on your phone 12 hours a day, Yeah. But I was saying, it's crazy how quickly that changed. We didn't even have cell phones to we have them, but you shouldn't really be on them that often too. It's weird if you're not on your phone all day almost. To okay, so now VR is we just now have VR. Really, only rich people have VR, and it's not super accessible.
Trickle down.
Once it trickles down, it's oh wow, man, you spent 3 hours on VR today. You ever off that thing? I wonder if it's going to be in 20 years. If it's going to be, do you remember when it was crazy to think spending 3 hours was a lot of time on VR? It's now I spend more time on VR than in IRL.
We should imagine that. We should clip this and put it into a time capsule.
I don't know the science behind VR and its limitations. I'm not smart enough to even speculate on any of this, but it's a cool thought to at least my pea brain. You know what I mean?
You don't have a pea brain.
But you know what I'm saying? In a mathematical science sense, I do.
I guess you could teach yourself those things though.
But right now, for the sake of the conversation, I don't know. I'm ignorant at least to how it works. I'm ignorant to how it works.
Okay.
So I can't properly speculate. But
okay, well, here's an even more horrifying or amazing thought. VR accompanied with AI.
It's like very weird.
Like say you were in an artificial reality or virtual reality and the AI was predicting. I mean, I'm sure that already is how it is, but like basically a life. Imagine a video game that was life and there was all these, the choices you made had predictions and like.
It's weird. I didn't like that, what you just said, because I was thinking of this TikTok that was like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Actually, I just lied. I'm not even real.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like that face comes off and it's like, that's a fake person who I made, AI generated.
Ed Sheeran and
they don't
Bo
exist.
Burnham.
I don't know if it was that one, but it's like, they don't exist. It's not a real person. They were like a woman and it was like portraying a man. It was super believable and the man didn't even exist. So it's like, I don't know. At what point can we get, is that going to like,
I think we're kind of there.
It's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so envious of people who have put in the work. I am lazily envious of the people who've put in the work to understand the scope of all these things.
I think it's really,
because I'm like, I wonder what is possible that you just don't have the money for, or the technology isn't really there yet, but it's plausible. It's there.
I think
I'm so envious of that information.
The potential is so vast that it would probably take the right person to even have access to that knowledge, because it would probably drive you fucking insane.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I'm actually excited because I'm like, think of it. We're like in our late 20s now. If this technology is anywhere near the point where you could like join a fantasy world, smell and taste artificially or something and feel artificially, make yourself any age you want. Fuck it. I don't want to be fucking 60. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going into the VR.
Yeah.
I can be I could be beautiful any age I want in any. Yeah. Fuck that. We already spent so much time on video games.
That's true.
Know what I mean?
That's true.
Imagine you can get a job in VR.
If you had an oxygen tube that you could smell like a flower or something.
I don't even care. It's like, dude, here are your options. Be on oxygen and dying in a home watching The Price is Right, or be on oxygen dying in a home
on Mars.
Space. Yeah. Wherever the fuck you want.
With strippers.
Yeah. And Coke.
Virtual Coke. No, not
that
even
still feels
Coke.
Good.
What if there was literally a pipeline, a central hub of just shit that they could send you? Like if you were like eating at a virtual restaurant, they could send you like the food that you were going to eat fake, but it would be like,
I was thinking
VR
like,
mixed, like
is there some way it could like send an electrical?
And if you wanted to do Coke, it would like send you a line.
Could it,
and you were just like,
could it send an electrical
erectional?
An erectional signal, Raggy? No, could it send some sort of like signal to your brain to stimulate the certain part of your brain that would be stimulated when you ate these things, or like, I don't know, could you replicate it
chemically?
Who knows?
I'm
Not
sure
even chemically, no chemicals, just like all weird
electronic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stimulation.
I have no clue. I'm not, like I said, I can't.
Well, this is a good question.
I can't even speculate because I sound so stupid.
This is a good question for Nicholas Franklin to weigh in on.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to like dress up as Nicholas Franklin next episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could do that. No, today I was okay. Let's take it back to the beginning of the day. Okay, so tomorrow I have to travel for stand-up, which I don't like to do. And this is one of those flights that's like a 4 a.m. flight. So I have to get up at 4.
Where to?
To Charlotte, North Carolina. And apparently there aren't any direct flights there. But I woke up and I was like stressed about, sometimes I'll wake up when I'm sleeping and be like, oh, I have a show, or like, oh, I have a flight. It's like, there's some fucking insane, what the stress associated with those things is like,
oh my God,
enough to fucking make you snap out of a deep sleep. But so to cope with that, I usually smoke, which is not good, but that's what I do now instead of drinking for the time being. So I woke up and I smoked, and I just had cleaned my pipe, and I smoked it as I was when it was clogged. So like hitting it really hard, but you just saw that rip that you took.
Draws like a pencil.
It draws like a fucking pencil. So I took a massive rip, like way too big, got way too fucking high to the point where I had to, yeah, like it was one of those things where, your surroundings start to look like almost 2-dimensional. Like things lose their the spatial awareness. So it's like, fuck. So I take a walk and I thought about this thing. I went to this at the Naval Academy. They offer this rowing, it was like a rowing camp for kids who did rowing. So I went there. It was like an all boys thing.
Is that the thing you did up at Ohio Pile?
No. This was like competitive, like rowing, like what I used to do in high school.
I thought you had to drive like an hour away for that to Ohio Pile. Anyway.
Maybe the Ohio River. We used to practice
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, we had to take a bus after school to Stoner. But
Ohio Pile.
We went to this Navy crew. I went to this Navy crew camp and it was really fun and we did a lot of rowing. But I remember there was one thing we did and this guy came in. And it was in the Navy rowing house and he made us all lay down. All of it. We were like 14 or 15 years old, made us all lay down. And then we started like, doing these like relaxing exercises. He made us like tense up our whole body and then slowly and then we were in like this weird it was weird. It was like this weird hypnotic state of like relaxation. But I always remember this thing I saw was a goldfish from the back, looking at a goldfish as if it was swimming in front of you.
Like your visualization, meditation.
Yeah, that was like that entered my head for some reason. And with AI, this is the point of the story. With AI, I was able to literally recreate exactly the thought that I had seen in my head.
I'm really curious. You're making me think. I had a whole bunch of like recurring dreams as a kid.
Yeah, you should use AI to see it.
I'm gonna try and do that. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this is weird.
It's weird. Really weird. It's like some fucking
very weird,
like hacking the mainframe type shit.
I'm gonna go as AI for Halloween.
Hi, what would you like to see?
Just going as a bunch of data.
Ben 10. Yeah, come on, motherfucker.
Come on. I love come on.
AI is just so cool. It again re-blew my mind again today because I think I always as a kid was like, it would be so cool if you could hook your head up to a machine and see what you were dreaming. And now with AI, granted, you have to explain what you want to see. Like it took me a couple tries to really like zero in on what I wanted to see. It was like waving fishtail from the back or like from behind.
Yeah, someone said that. They were like, that's going to be a job in the future, like prompt engineer. I was like, literally, yeah, definitely.
It's not even in the future. It's fucking
it's like now. Right now it's a thing.
But if you really want to like tap into your subconscious in a weird way. So now every time I look at that picture, I remember how I felt when I saw it. And it like instantly snaps me back into that like relaxed kind of, it's very weird. It's very weird.
It's really weird. Oh, here's an aside. Someone commented on the last video and said, Nate, can we get a shout out to our NHL 22 team? We're ranked 3rd overall in the world.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Their name is Monkey Haircut, which was a meme that like, I guess like,
oh, I know that
our
meme.
Twitter friend group sort of helped popularize.
Oh, really?
It wasn't like our meme, but like, yeah, we found the video before it was like massively circulating and like got obsessed with it. And it got like 50,000 followers in like 2 days.
Wow.
The account. Yeah. But like, yeah, Monkey Haircut account. Like
you guys made the Monkey Haircut account?
Yeah. And we were just like shit posting whatever. We made some money actually off the Monkey.
Really?
Well, I did. Yeah, I me like coming clean. I made some fucking money off that.
Let me make sure these are still recording.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I tossed like the Monkey Haircut image onto Redbubble or something, and like I still get occasionally like I'll get like $60 in my PayPal. I'll be like, $60, and then it'll say like Redbubble XXX pin number, whatever, like $39.99. I'm like, wow, someone ordered like a mug.
How much did you make?
What the fuck? I've probably made like $500 off of that.
That's
which
pretty
is like
good.
nothing, but it's hilarious for what
That's something.
we should have sold the account for. Like, we probably could have sold it for like $5,000. I don't know why we didn't.
Yeah.
It had 50,000 very active followers.
Monkey haircut, dude.
Yeah.
I want to get back into Twitter.
Could have just pumped ads on it.
I love Twitter.
Yeah. Shout out to Monkey Haircut, ranked 3rd overall in NHL 22.
Woo! That's actually huge.
I'm trying to think of another stimulating hockey question.
One of our listeners is ranked 3rd.
Yeah.
Major vibes.
I can't remember your YouTube name. We'll put the picture right here. Nope.
Just kidding. But we did put the other stuff in.
But we did put all the other stuff
So
in.
you can't get mad at us.
That's right. But yeah, shouts out to Monkey Haircut NHL team. Killing it.
Monkey butt queef.
Shouts out to Monkey Butt Queef for killing it.
Every time we're on here, I always forget all the funny things that I've been saying throughout the day
Yeah, me too.
and the past few days. Monkey butt queef wasn't one of them.
We're slowly breaking down the walls of this is a podcast, we're doing it. And now it's like
Now it's like a fun.
it's becoming more organic. Like
At the beginning, it was fun, but it was like stress.
and also like,
I was like, fuck.
forcing it kind of too a
Yeah.
little bit. Also, we didn't like know what
It was
it
like Fortnite.
Fortnite's out. Fortnite 2 is out.
Fortnite 2 is out.
In stores only.
Quandale Dingle returns.
You know what would be sick? If Fortnite was like if Fortnite was like, we're dropping Fortnite 2, midnight release, in stores only, just to fucking set the vibe again. Like,
That would be so hype.
Fuck it. Go. You want it? Camp out. You know what I mean?
In-store only would be amazing.
So hype. Imagine they did that. No electronic release. You have to go to the store. You can go to the store and get like the QR
It's
code.
crazy how nothing anymore is really in-store besides food.
It doesn't need to be.
You don't need to go to the movies.
No. The movies is even like, why would I want to go to like a dark, I could be slain in here
That's true.
room? No. I don't even feel safe at sports stadiums anymore. Honestly.
We went to the Pirates game the other night. Actually, I felt safe there. I was like, I'm just surrounded by a bunch of yinzers who want to watch the fucking game and drink beer.
It's different. Like going to like a massive concert, like a Drake concert, I would feel anxious. Literally, I'd be like,
I would just never pull up to Drake.
what if you had backstage?
I don't know. I feel like that would be weird.
I'm trying to do like Drake meeting you. Yo, no. You're Nick Coletti, right?
Saw dude guy.
Yeah, saw dude. Yo, saw dude. Yo, no, how does it go? Oh man, you're mad funny, man. Yeah, no, it's nice to meet you though.
Thanks.
Walks away.
Thanks, Crake.
You never see him ever again.
I actually did see him, not personally, but I was in within
The vicinity.
20 feet of him. Yeah.
Where?
I was at.
I'm a big Drake guy, but like half as a bit.
I was at EDC Las Vegas, and I was backstage, and he had just finished his set, and he was. It was like the staging
No
area
friends in the industry.
where all the artists are, like their trailers and shit.
Yeah.
And he was pulling out in his like convoy of like Secret Service fucking SUVs. But he was like, I was like, Drake. He was like right there, like his window was down. I didn't say Drake or anything.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should make a Twitter account, AI Drake.
Dre I.
Dre I.
Drake I. Drake's I.
Drake, but we'll spell it DRAIK. Drake.
Drake.
AI Drake.
That's pretty good.
And
Make AI music with the AI voice thing.
like and literally just like predict like you'll make some hard ass beats
With AI, you can make music with AI.
and then just or we'll just do like our best Drake impression. Yon.
Drake is interesting. He's consistent. I think that's why he's so successful. His music's pretty good too.
I really like Drake. I don't know. He's a brand.
I like Lil Weezy better though. Gotta say, I'm a Wayne fan.
Lil Wayne is not very good. Lil Wayne, I would put it this way. Lil Wayne is great, but his voice isn't very pleasant to me.
It's not. He sounds like your aunt who smoked.
Hello is the Martian.
Your aunt who smoked for 80 years.
Hello is Martian. like a lollipop.
But he definitely fucking made a whole movement. Like Lil Wayne in 2009 was
Lil Wayne made me anxious because all of his lyrics
scary.
were about sex.
That's true.
And I was just too young. I was like maybe in like 5th or 6th.
Pussy.
I was in like 6th grade when Lil Wayne was like popping off, on which we were watching South Park and swearing and shit and whatever.
Yeah.
But like
that was a little his music was a little too explicit.
his music was just like it was like, it depressed me kind of like just bad. You know, remember when you would see like a horror movie commercial as a kid
And you're like,
it just kind of made you in a bad mood.
yeah.
That's like how Lil Wayne's music was. It just kind of made me in like a adult things are real
Yeah.
kind of mood. I didn't like it.
Explicit talking about vaginas was pretty hard to listen to as a kid.
Yeah.
No,
She
I'm like,
licked me like a lollipop. And like
ew.
kids in my locker room who were older than me, like listening to that and being like dancing in the locker room to that, and me being like, yeah.
BJ's.
Yeah.
Winos.
I wasn't into Lil Wayne.
I like Winos. Jake has a new fake rapper name called Papa D Pill.
Papa D Pill.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Papa D Pill.
I came up with something funny the other day, but I forget it. But that's good.
Papa D Pill.
Papa D Pill.
Lil Baby featuring Papa D Pill. Yeah, Papa D Pill is Jake's new fake rapper name.
Papa D Pill.
Papa D Pill.
Pippity Papa D Pill. Pippity Poppity Pill.
Jake is hilarious. I helped him move yesterday. The truck's really getting some good use.
He finally got that thing from Carms.
No. Carm wasn't home. We went to Aunt Lisa's and Aunt Amy's and picked up just whatever shit they had lying. He's so funny. I'm like, dude, you need chairs like for when people come over to sit.
I guess.
Yeah. And then he's like, I think I'll be good with this one. I'm like, dude, where is Kendall going to sit?
Take all of it. And then if you don't need it, then
fucking put it outside.
Or when Ben needs furniture, go, I have some extra chairs.
Yeah. And then he was like, I don't need a kitchen table. He was like, we don't really. I was like, well, she had like a smaller thing. And I was like, dude, just take that and put the. I'll tell you, man, these cousins of mine.
I want to say this. I'm going to come clean about something. The past 2 times coming over here, I've been like maybe 10 minutes later than I otherwise would have been because I started going into the direction. Here's what happens both times. I leave the house. I head in the direction of Spirit Halloween because I'm like, I'm going to get masks for me and Nick and like surprise him with like a mask, like one of those, like, you know what I mean?
That would be the funniest thing ever. And I don't know why. And you're just saying this.
And I was like, and I'm going to like whatever. And we'll wear the masks all, episode, like the whole episode or whatever. But each time I go over there, I get in that left, like by the card store to go left towards Clubhouse Cards. And then I'm like, and second guess myself and go right. Cause I'm like, it's too early. It's only September. It's only September. Like last week, I was like, it's only September 7th. Now I'm like, it's only September 14th. It's early.
It's not early.
But now. I got the idea because I saw Spirit Halloween and I was like, well, we have to.
I was in Home Depot yesterday and saw this with Jake.
You should have got that.
I know.
You know what I really want to do? My goal this year is to mid 2000s Halloween my house.
Oh, okay.
Like a bunch of like mid 2000s, late 90s, like Halloween style decorations, just like cozy, cute, fun.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah, my house for Halloween.
I'm down to see it. What are you gonna put? Like those gravestones that are like R.I.P.
No. I mean like a subtle like house decor version.
Oh.
I don't mean like I'm not gonna put a plastic pumpkin up in the yard like.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
No,
I thought you meant go like full redneck mode.
No, decorating the
Santa on the ATV, the blow up Santa on the ATV. Have you seen that?
I'm gonna say this right now: if you decorate the exterior
of your
house for Halloween, then you have a great Halloween spirit. I'm going to be more positive from now on.
Insert negative.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be, because I received some shit from these viewers sometimes for being an asshole. So
I think what we have is great.
Anytime I'm going to be a dick, I'm going to tongue in cheek be nice about it. So anyone who
I don't like that.
Anyone who decorates,
I want my cousin Nate.
No,
unfiltered.
It'll just all be subtext.
Ugh.
That's what I'm doing from now on. So if you decorate the exterior of your house for Halloween,
Fuck you.
you have a really good.
You're amazing.
You have a really good taste in holidays.
If you decorate, okay, then I will speak for Nate. If you decorate the outside of any holiday, any one of them, fuck you.
You're poor.
You are fucking
low IQ,
loser.
bad taste, corny.
You're just an asshole. No one wants to look at any of that shit. Okay, guys? No one wants to look at the big blown up snow globe with the fake confetti in it. Those are the worst fucking ones.
Oh my God.
The fake snow globe and Santa on the ATV.
There is only, I will definitely turn my nose up snobbily to decorating your house. There's only one way to do Christmas lights, and it's just lights. Just do lights, no lawn ornaments.
Yeah.
Even if they're not the blow up ones and they're like tasteful,
Still.
like don't do
The
lawn.
reindeer.
Don't do
The
lawn
wiring
anything.
Reindeer.
Don't do lawn anything. Just do the bushes, the border of your
I
house.
think a wreath
And
would
fucking
be acceptable.
A wreath. Fucking snap the lines, nice guys. Like, does anyone know how to? Like, you know what's funny? I'm calling my dad out on this too. I've worked manual labor for way less than he has, and I'm like, we did the Christmas lights all wrong. Why did you do them like that? Because I helped him with Christmas lights every year, and I'm like, I would never do them like that.
Well, how would you do it?
With these little like hook. Oh, that we would do them with these little hook things. Like, it just didn't really. I guess there's no other way to do it. It worked, but it worked eventually. We got it eventually, but like the first like 8 times we did it, it was like strung, like kind of like stringing off half the house, like not like buttoned up tight. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't like snapped tightly to the house.
Right.
There's a way to do it. It's not that hard. You can get like a fastener, probably. Just
Some wire, some like cord consolidation.
just easier
tools.
now. Christmas lights are just easier now too. But yeah, exterior decorating for Halloween is like,
I don't know if that's just us, like, or just honestly me talking, like hearing that my mom gripe about that. She's always like, "Hey, that looks so trashy." Maybe that's just what it is.
well, no.
But personally, I would never put shit in my front yard, honestly,
Let me say this.
or anything. I would never put up lights either. I'm sorry.
I put up Christmas lights. I love putting up Christmas lights. I love Christmas.
I like
honestly.
when other people do it.
I love
I
Christmas
wouldn't.
lights, but I will say this. I don't love all Christmas lights. And I do laugh at the people who like put up the shitty Christmas lights. Cause like, big thing we were saying last year, Donnie and I, like we would drive by some like really shitty Christmas lights.
Yeah.
We'd be like, God, don't even fucking hang them up.
Yeah.
Don't even bother. Why did you pull that out from under the steps? Why?
Right.
My God. Like there's a couple on the way to the McDonald's near my house on that strip.
That's notorious for shitty lawn ornaments.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the duplexes. What are you going to do?
That's
You know what I mean? But like, whatever. But
it's all the duplexes.
it is, whatever. Who cares?
True.
But it's
Hey, I
what
live
it
in an
is.
apartment.
I'm
I'm not
calling what it
fucking
is.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't make any money. I mean, I do. I'm poor, but I'm just saying. It is all the duplexes.
I'm going to hit this guy
And,
while we're talking.
Dude, literally, it was like some clearly from the 90s, outdated light style. Like half the strand didn't even work. It was just strung like weirdly haphazardly across the yard. That's like, don't even put them up, man. There's going to be someone who's going to be like, just let people have fun. It's not that serious. And it's not. It really isn't. But
Well, if it wasn't that serious, then you would let us have our fucking critique and opinion about it. So shut up.
yeah, you're entitled to put your shitty little
You're
decorations
making it
up.
serious.
You're allowed to put your decorations up, but I'm allowed to think they look like poo.
Yeah. Wow. Weed always hits good.
It's never bad.
It's my favorite part about smoking is the weed part. Queen passed away.
Fucker. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Nikki died. That was a
saw
young
that.
Sasquatch tweet.
That was funny. Young Sasquatch, little Sasquatch.
Oh, little Sasquatch.
Yeah, that was funny.
I thought that immediately when she did die. I was like, someone's gonna make a amazing Nicki Minaj joke.
I went to look and saw it, and I was like, oh,
Good for him.
That's happened a whole bunch of
Hats
times
off
where
to
like
him.
I hear news and I'm like, oh, I go and check Twitter. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know,
Hats off to Harry. Hilarious joke.
Twitter Hall of Fame.
We'll put it right here.
Do you have any Hall of Fame tweets?
I deleted a bunch of my tweets. So no. I might have. I don't think so though.
Me neither.
Nothing amazingly awesome.
No.
Um,
No. I've one like super viral Photoshop that I did.
you have a couple.
I have like one or two like very viral Photoshops that like if I showed you the picture, you'd probably be like, oh, I've seen that. And I'm like, yeah, I made that. But it's kind of like Rich Brian with all of his viral Photoshops. The one with him and Obama with the hoodie.
What is it with you?
The fish hat. It's like an otter wearing a hat, and it's like women want me, fish fear me. I just threw that together. Like this otter I follow was cute, and I was like, this is like a good angle to put a hat, because I've been wanting to put a hat on one of them, because like just uses like my profile picture on shit. And then I put that funny hat on it and tweeted it out, and I literally expected that to bomb, like 100 likes, positive end kind of deal.
Wow.
And it was like couple 100,000.
It went stupid.
It went viral. It's like it's gone viral on Instagram in like the millions of likes. Like those weird, those like weird Indian, like it's like 8 different thumbnail templates in one.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like a off-brand emoji, like crying, laughing, and it's like says like, "Did you know?" And then like a foreign language, and then it's like, my tweet, and it's like,
what?
You know what I mean?
Well, how did this happen? Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened like a couple of times, like just like weird, like who even knows if those are real account?
I don't think it is. There was some new statistic that like 80% of Twitter users are bots or something.
It's kind of, well, you know what's, that's really interesting to me, because if 80%
of huge percentage,
if 80% of Twitter users are bots and a similar amount of Instagram users are bots and a very similar amount of like RuneScape users are bots, it's probably, maybe it's even more. Like there's
how many people are bots?
So many bots are on RuneScape. It's just weird. It's like, dude, are we going to live in a world in the future where it's so overlaid with like technology that we can't even discern who the real players are?
Because I think so.
You can't. Honestly,
I think that's honestly the way it is now.
To an untrained eye in RuneScape, it would probably take you a couple years of playing RuneScape to really be able to discern who the bots are and who aren't. Like, honestly,
just by talking,
you have to have a really trained eye. No, some of them will talk back to you in a prompt and will respond. Like, have you ever used like, when was that bot script that like, it was like that
Smarter
website.
Child.
It was
AI, like, AIM.
It was like that. Yeah. It was like that one. You would like go and talk to like a robot or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like bots that have like that script pre-built.
I would always
into
break
it pretty
the robot.
much. So like, if you're talking to it in game, it will respond to you based off what you say. And like,
I would always break the robot. Because I'd say, think about negative infinity. And then it would go, error code denied, niner.
I think I would try and sex to the robot.
Put your unplug your USB port and then put it back in. What's that feel like, computer?
No, like, do you know that thing I'm talking about? It was like a robot. It would like talk to you.
Yeah.
I think we would try to like sext it, but it never really worked. Because it was like, obviously.
Siri can get a little freaky these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Me like,
what, really?
Oh.
She'll be like, put your USB-C cord in my USB pussy.
Imagine Siri is hooked up to your fleshlight.
Wow. She's like Cortana. I wish I had Cortana in real life.
Siri.
Like if you could choose. Remember Cortana from Halo?
Oh, yeah.
Hot. Sorry.
Yeah. They made her less curvy.
I know.
In the newest one.
If you do you can press select to see, or are you talking about the remastered version
of Halo?
The Master Chief.
Oh, maybe that's yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, if you toggle between the old version and the new version, it's like all her proportions are, which isn't cool. That's not, because some women are built like that. Actually, a lot of women are built like that.
Cortana was designed that way.
Yeah. Why are they trying to
Why were they trying? That's an insult to the original scientist who created her.
The fact that they have to desexualize it means that they were sexualizing it in the first place. So they're actually the fucking weirdos.
Can I be the first one to ever ask this question? Why is sexualizing a female character in the Halo series bad?
Yeah.
Why is that bad? Who cares? If I were the creator of Halo, I'd be like, the point of her was to be like hot and like busty as fuck. It'd be this big busty sexy robot thing. And I think we accomplished that. I don't know.
Right. Well, I mean, women look like that. There are women that
there are women who look like that. There's that
weird to like try to numb the realness of that.
There was a TikTok I saw the other day where it was like, it's not a thirst trap. I just look like that. And I was like, oh, honestly,
that's true.
Kinda, yeah.
Some people are just strikingly beautiful.
Some people are just very attractive, and like it annoys people when they take photos.
It definitely gets under their skin.
Yeah. I would take so many more photos if I thought I was like an exuberantly attractive person. You know what I mean?
You are.
No, I'm not. But you know what I'm saying? If I was like a
male model.
Yeah, if I was
you're a good looking guy, but
yes,
neither of us are like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are as well.
Right.
We're both
palpable, digestible. I feel like a lot of women are intimidated by guys that are that good looking because they're like, what? Now I'm the ugly one.
Like
approachable.
It was
like, yeah, she has a fake leg. I could talk to her.
It was kind of like Zac Efron at one point, maybe. I can't think of guys, man.
Zac Efron kind of has that, like,
everyone says Ryan Gosling, but I'm like, I don't even necessarily know if I agree with that.
He's
as
not
a man.
like, yeah, he's got his flaws.
But what do I know?
Flawed for sure.
I think it's
Dan Bilzerian has a very
Dan Bilzerian.
He's like ripped. He has like the chiseled beard.
Dude, if there's one thing,
like, have you heard the interviews? Like, the reason I get so much top tier pussy.
Yeah, so funny.
I fucking love that guy. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. I don't love him in a non-sarcastic way, but maybe I would like him actually.
I think he's one of those people where I would really like him.
I feel like if I met half of these people, even like Logan Paul, I'd be like, he's all right.
I've always said that about the Paul brothers. I'm like, honestly, like they're fine. I bet you if Jake Paul was here right now, he would smoke down on that with us. We would post up.
Box. We get to fight him.
No, you know what? Jake Paul would be like, I know exactly how Jake Paul would be in real life. He would call us like dweebs, or like he would be like, I don't know, you guys are like fucking, like you guys are boring. I don't know, like what the fuck do you guys do for fun around here? Like, can't you see him being like that?
I could, but
Pittsburgh's fucking boring, bro.
He's
like
from
fucking
Ohio.
shit.
I could see him.
That's why I fucking left Ohio, bro. Like if Pittsburgh fucking sucks, bro.
Yo, Bryce, what up, dude? Yeah,
I could see him just being like
chewing gum the whole time. What up?
Pittsburgh sucks.
Pittsburgh sucks.
Yeah, I could see him saying that.
Yeah.
I could see Logan being like really cool and like
he seems like he's trying to redeem himself, which I don't know if he has, and I don't really.
Logan Paul is trying to be what Chris Melberger is.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he used the crazy to get big, and now is trying to Chris Melbergerify.
True.
Good move.
Which
definitely makes him more likable.
Makes him. Chris, we're using that as a good example because Chris rocks.
Yeah, Chris got rocked. Dude, you know what I have in my tweet drafts right now, which I think is Twitter Hall of Fame?
Chris got rocked.
I tweeted that the other day. It was up for a minute. No likes, deleted it.
Chris got rocked. Was rocked in all caps.
No. So it was like, you know, but I was gonna say Will Smith should have shot Chris Rock in the face with a paintball gun. But I didn't tweet it because I was like, if someone reports that and they see shoot and with gun, even if paintball's in front of
Will
it,
Smith,
I could probably be banned or investigated.
Yeah.
So I was like, not worth it. But it is funny.
But with a paintball gun,
I'll throw into the
finish it.
I'll throw into the ether. It would have been funny.
If Will Smith had a fucking spider pilot under the chair and he comes. Yeah. Oh my God. I love playing paintball, but I would never play with any of those guys because they're way
You give
too
me
good.
a gun and a couple lessons.
Give me a Tipman and the single shot one and just a... Yeah, but none of that shit. No, I'm not playing with those guys. I'm not. Give me the spider pilot with the Rhino. I remember my friend had like the whole auto set up. The spider pilot was the automatic paintball gun. And he had the hopper that would like
Is it true auto, or is it just it's as fast as you could do this?
No, it's
because it was like double triggered.
It's electronic. It literally there's a 3-round burst setting, a single fire.
No shit. Wow.
Auto, yeah.
Wow. A burst setting is very cool.
It is kind of cool.
feel like you're in Halo 3.
Yeah. I never got into paintball. I literally played it
Same.
competitively once, and then we would just fuck around up in the woods, but we weren't.
And we're too afraid to even get hit.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Turn your velocity down. That was the biggest thing. Turn the velocity down.
And like being like sprayed by like behind a tree and like not even being able to move.
Turn the velocity down was so funny.
You have yours up too high.
Pump it up all the way. What?
So funny.
When they were developing the that thing up there.
Yeah.
All those new developments.
The Ryan Holmes.
That was so fucking fun, dude. Playing paintball up there.
We played paintball in Ryan Holmes' house foundations.
Yeah. Fuck Ryan Holmes.
Fuck Ryan Holmes.
Literally,
pussy.
fuck them. Any beautiful woods. Here's what I'm thinking. How could you as a construction worker be sitting in that? I mean, you're okay. I already know the answer to this. It's like, oh, getting paid with the fuck. How could you literally sit there and not feel some type of, I'm sure a lot of men do feel this way, especially men who have grown up in these areas. But how could you sit there and tear down? And I'm sure they see wildlife like fleeing all the time. I don't know. That would just be such a weird, painful thing to do.
I think that if I could discern for myself,
Not to get all self-righteous, honestly.
No. I think
it seems like I would like have such an issue with that.
I think if it was like, if we moved into like let's say we went to like West Virginia and like we went to this beautiful area where there's nothing around for miles, and we just fucking leveled it and put in a Walmart for the people who live in like the 45-mile like radius vicinity of it. I would be like, that's so sad and weird. Like, why the fuck did we do that? Or if we just like leveled something for a huge sports stadium in the middle of nowhere, but like if it's near a city, like a suburb area, I'm like, those woods are already like mostly artificial anyway. They're being cared for by humans and shit. So like, it is sad though. Still, it's sad.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
I used to feel, dude, I would feel bad all the time when I was landscaping. I would be weed whacking and like accidentally like disturb a duck's nest and just be like, oh man, like it would ruin my whole day.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine deforestation on that level.
That's such a human feeling. Like you
weird.
innately know that disturbing another living thing's little area is like,
I don't even really like, dude, these days I'm too like, I think I became too like nature woke because I don't even really like flipping over stones looking for things anymore.
Yeah,
you really shouldn't do that.
I don't touch anything.
Like, yeah. Or like collecting salamanders and stuff is like, just leave it there.
I'll eat the mushroom. I'll collect the mushrooms.
I'll collect the mushrooms if they're in abundance. Yeah. If I find like 3 morels, I'm not going to pick them.
Right.
You know, but like if you find 80, yeah.
Go away.
Pick most of them.
Yeah.
But
if I find one deer that is kind of like lagging behind and it's got like a bad, like I'm going to shoot that one, but not the other ones.
You know, it's funny.
And I'm going to shoot it in the butt so it dies really slow.
Fred walked into the wedding and I leaned over to Danya and I was like, Fred, no. Like to tell her who it was.
Yeah.
And she went, oh, he shot the deer. And I was like, yeah. Because I told her the story at camp of like, Fred shot the deer. I grew the potatoes. We had to buy the cabbage. What are you going to do? Like how Uncle Mark said that in circles all weekend.
Uncle Mark, yeah. Can you tell that real quick?
What, the Fred shot the deer?
Yeah, just to give him some context.
Basically, our Uncle Mark, our grandpap, our grandfather's brother.
Great uncle.
Our great uncle. He just was talking in circles all weekend about like this meal they prepared for us. Prepped. This meal they prepared, which was very good. But yeah, dude, he was like, Fred shot the deer.
Like
I grew the potatoes.
You couldn't take a bite without learning about the fucking.
Mm-hmm. And they always say, whenever, I don't know what happens up at camp.
The circle of the meal.
Whenever we walk into camp, it's like everyone goes back to the 80s because it's like they always say we put on a good feed Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a good feed Friday. Yeah, Fred shot the deer. I grew the potatoes. And it was
to buy the cow.
We had to buy them. What are you gonna do? It was something like that.
Fred shot the deer.
So yeah, when Fred walked in, Danya was like, he shot the deer. I was like, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of pride at camp.
Weird pride about things.
Pride.
Bunch of weird things at camp.
Yeah.
Camp is weird. I'm at the age now where I'm like, camp is very weird.
It is, but it's also like
I love it. Yeah.
I
but
wish
it's
I
weird.
could go up there and like if I was a writer, like just go up there and write. Like
You could still be a
post-
writer.
That's true. Post up for like a weekend and just fucking write like a short story or something. It would be because there is electricity, is there?
Mm-hmm. And if you have Verizon, you have Signal. But
Okay. I mean, you could put all that shit away, but it's pretty sparse. Just
Yeah.
you and the spiders. Spiders. Let's see what time we're at.
I'm gonna guess 46 minutes.
That's a great guess. No, we're at an hour. Wow.
Holy jeez.
An hour.
All right. Well, what do you want to say?
Oh, my phone died.
Oh, wow.
Fuck. Did yours? No, we're at an hour and 1 minute. I wonder when it died. Well, that was a great episode.
Is it just on me right now?
Yeah, I think so.
That's funny. Oh, wait, no, it's just on you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. If it's just on me, it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Well, listen, guys. Friendship is kind. We can get us both in here. Our other phone died, so fuck. But
Fuck it.
love you guys. Happy 28th episode. Woo!
Checking to see what episode it was. 28th episode. Woo!
Peace out. Love you.